Do you hear that lovely sound effect in the background? That would be the mini portable heater. And I have the weather pulled up. It's 50 right now, and it's gonna get to 67 possibly. So, but yeah. Okay. This is gonna be a big one. Yes, it's gonna be my same old everyday look that I always do for these monthly get ready with me's that I've been consistently doing for a while. But the difference is, next time I do this, I will be living somewhere else and a married woman. Like, that's crazy. So it's been real since I've been engaged, since I got engaged in November last year, but it's just gonna be like elevated. So yeah, this is the last of the Get Ready With Me's as a in her girlhood era type of thing. So yes, and I have my phone to help me remember what to say and know what happened this past month of May. That was an unintentional rhyme. But yes. Okay, and by the way, I think I switched out the chair from the yellow one to my Manfreda's this month of May as well, so I don't think you've really seen the chair. It squeaks a little bit. But yeah, the other one was falling apart, and so I had to say goodbye. But yes, I have had a lot of appointments and things, and I feel like I didn't capture those because there's nothing to really capture. Like laser hair removal, I'm not going to film or take a picture in there. And then, what was the other one I had that I didn't capture content-wise? What was it? Oh, the doctor appointment. So yeah, those no, but everything else I pretty much captured in a photo for my collage. So I did that. But yeah, it's been a good month. It flew by. It is here and gone. I'm filming this the morning of June 1st. And I try to, either the last of the month or the first of the new month, that's when I try to do these Get Ready With Me's. And I just like talking, as you know, and I like documenting my life again, as you know, and this is like my open journal, as you know. So that's kind of what I'm doing. But yeah, for this month we have a smaller number, only like 13 pictures. So right off the bat, we had a work meeting. We have one every month, and this one was my favorite because, and it was my idea, I have to say that, okay? But I was like, who likes candy? We should do like a candy potluck. And so that's what we did. And the candy got us through the rest of the school year. School ended on the 22nd. And so I'm not working right now. And it's been pretty amazing to just be able to breathe and work on my goals and work on slow, quiet living. I know I'm getting married and I should probably be more high-strung than I am, but see, this is the difference. I used to not do brows for a while, but it's like so sparse over here. Sparse brows can be pretty, but I think on me, I need them to help frame my face, if that makes sense. I don't know, but anyway, so the work potluck, no, the work whatever was more party than meeting. So, am I making sense? Probably not. I don't know. Oh, and I dyed my hair. Did I say that? I will get to that. So, and we're already on to eyes. I always count them like 1, 2 in my base, and 3, 4 by the eyes. Such a nerd. And then we had Teacher Appreciation Week in the month of May, and that included paras. And my favorite is when the kids give me dandelions. I know it's crazy, and it's so small, and it's not a big deal, but I don't know. I think it just means a lot. It's just the little things, and I find myself on I find myself like low-key almost crying at work, like every day, on the verge of tears because I love it so much. And they're happy tears. They're like those tears where you're like, wow, I'm making a difference and I'm helping. It's so fulfilling. So there's that. And then this month I never do this. I rarely eat out or eat in really. And I treated myself to pizza. I did that more maybe a year ago. Haven't done that for a while, but I treat myself to a whole pizza and it's bliss and amazing. Spent time with my niece Gracie. She's my only niece. She's the only granddaughter to my parents, and she's so sweet and spunky. She's so fun to talk to. So I had a little aunt and niece date, and that was just so cute. She's awesome. And then it was Mother's Day this month, and I got my mom from Etsy like this custom bag. And it says butterfly on it in yellow on a blue floral background. And I wanted something sentimental for her, and her dad, who has since passed, my grandpa, he used to call her Butterfly all the time. And so I was like, she needs this. That could be such a fun little makeup bag, and it would mean a lot and be sentimental. Maybe I'll do 14 photos and show you what that looked like. They never match, do they? Never. And then I got a haircut. My mom cut my hair. It was like 3 inches off, and it was well overdue and much needed. And I'm so glad I went and did it. I wanted to be a long hair bride, and I thought of extensions as soon as I had it cut. I was like, no! But I think my hair will look pretty and a good contrast. In a lot of my life, I've had probably medium to short length hair. And I've never had long hair often or for long. The longest I've had was like almost to my ribs, like end of my ribs, I think. And I felt so pretty. I felt like a mermaid. But the maintenance and me dyeing my hair as often as I have the past several years, it was just not healthy. So it needed this chop. And I think it's kind of flattering with my square face. I don't have any layers. It's just one length. Kind of a puffball right now, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And then we had Dino Day on one day during the last week of school. That was really cute, and I made a little dino character for my student because he was late, and I thought it was cute. I turned him into like a party dino. And again, it's just the little things. Like, you have to enjoy the little things so you can love the big things, if that makes sense. So that's what I would say. What else? Got a little goodbye gift, an end of the school year gift from a coworker. She's moving back to Oregon, and I love her so much. She's so great, and I really appreciate her. She's always just the highlight to my day and so fun to talk to, and she's such a good person, and I really admire her. She's really cool. We wanted to hang out before she moved, but it all happened so fast, and she got sick, and then she was gone. Donuts. I promised my student a drawing of a dolphin and then a donut as well. But at Brolam's, the grocery store near me, they were out of chocolate donuts, like big giant ones, and I was like, oh, poop. So the next best thing was an assortment of several chocolate donuts, just mini. And so the way I brought it up to him, I was like, now, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit, and if you don't want them, I'll eat all of them. And he's like, oh, okay. So he knew not to complain. That's just the relationship I have with this student, just like being frank and upfront. Like, that's how you have to be with kids, or else they walk all over you, they get whatever they want. So, but he loved the donuts and the drawing, and he was just such a sweet kid. And I was a little bit emotional, like, again, on the verge of tears as I was giving it to him, because I was like, this has been such a good year, and I've loved being your para, you know, and it is like the best job. Anyway, so there was that. And then there was a grad party that same Friday, the day school was out for me. And they had really good food. We helped to prepare and set up for a little bit. So there was that. And then Memorial Day, we kind of went fishing, but not really. The morning was too hot. Then by the end of the day, it cooled off, so we went out, and he showed me how it works, how to fly fish, and I kind of understand the process now. Before, I was very confused. But that was interesting. And then not only haircut, but hair dye happened. Oh, lips. And I love, did I say that? I love this color. It's very dark. I forgot how dark my natural hair is, and this is pretty close to it. So I'm very impressed. It might lighten, and I might have to go in again after the wedding. But it should hold its color at least up until the wedding. That was what she said. So this one looks so smooth, and this one looks so not, but that's okay. Right, and then to end my month of May, I went with my friend Connie to a play at the like Yellowstone Playhouse. It's in Island Park in Idaho, and we went to somewhere similar last year. I think that was my first time going, and it was super fun. It's not really my thing. Like, theater and plays, they're not really my cup of tea, but it's good to branch out and do things out of your comfort zone, things that you might not like, and then you end up laughing a lot and having a good time, and it's all good. Their food was great too, and it was just really fun to hang out with Connie. We can talk in passing a little bit at work at the school, but it's not the same as like actually hanging out. And this was like the last huzzah before I get married. I don't really hang out with my friends very often. I'm very extroverted at work, that I come home and want to be alone. That's kind of my vibe of being an introvert. But I do love my friends. I just need to spend more time with them, I think. But yeah, so that was good. I think I talked about everything. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just a quieter month. I am getting my inhaler. It's after 9. Let me check my email. I know they'll text me too. But I have Walmart Plus delivery, which is super nice. I got that a month or two ago, and I just loved it. And I now get everything ordered, which can be really bad. If you love being home, you can't abuse it. You got to be careful, because your health can change, or your anxiety can get worse by you not leaving the house as often. But I mean, I still do. I still go do stuff. But anyway, I'm rambling. So yeah, my inhaler should be here today. It's only 16 bucks. I thought it was going to be like 100 plus. I was like, I don't know, doctor, if I can afford this, but do you want to call in a inhaler for me? And so he did. And he said my insurance should take care of a lot of it, which will be nice. But I haven't used it in a long time, and I almost had an asthma attack at the race I did in April. So that's not very good. But yes, I survived, and I'm still alive, so yeah. I just gotta take it seriously. I can't believe I threw my old one away. I know it was expired, but it doesn't mean you throw it away. You just get a new one, or you get it replaced, or whatever. Okay. Let's do a positive thought. So, waiting for the thoughts to strike my brain. I would say love yourself and love your people. Don't forget to give yourself a hug and hug those around you, those in your life, your family, your friends, your loved ones, and acknowledge them every day, spend time with them every day, and just love big and love hard, and make it a priority to spend time with people. That's a good reminder to me, because I mean, I have Nate, he's my fiance, we're going to get married, and he's my person, but I need other people too, and I can't leave them out, and I need to spend time with a variety with my close loved ones. So I think that's really important to remember. So give a hug to your furry friend, your mom, your dad, your fiance, whoever's in your life, and just love. Love is very beautiful, and love got me here to this point, and that's this ring on this finger, and that's this month of June being the month I get married. And it's so beautiful and exciting and very surreal also, because you think, oh, it happens to other people, it's never going to happen to me, and then it does, and it's like, wow. But life is just so good, and I really hope we were recording. Okay, 14 minutes for 14 photos. Nice. Okay, bye.